Pisces, financially you'll be very lucky. New opportunity, new contact, new proposition, good investment, and the rightful people to support you with your financial plans. So use this time for learning from the masters and experts around you. Look into areas that can increase and put money into your pocket, the wealth of assets and not of liabilities. And before long, you will be in good growth, good fortune, good future, and a mighty rich person. It can happen to you, for you, with present good plannings. In areas of communication, you will do well. Wonderful people to talk to. You feel more articulate. You want to write, you want to phone, you want to email, you want to make connection with not only with people from the region, but out of the local base in most areas that is connectable. Wonderful period for buying new machineries, whether it's an iPad, whether it's a new phone, whether it's a computer, whether it's an equipment that is necessary in work to improve the strategy of things, and this is all possible. And during this period also, you might find people from the region coming into contact with you, and they might have some good and important message for you. So it will be a very interesting time at this period. Home, family, and domestic affairs are wonderful. You hear that someone in the home is coming in for something great, something good, something auspicious. You might have more visitors popping onto the scene, and they will be the jolly, happy kind. And they could share great experiences with you. So if you want to improve on your home, buy new property, rent property, do up property. Luck is on your side. Great happenings can be achieved. This is also a good time for meeting up with old folks and old relatives that you have lost touch for some time. They will feel it most appreciative, and it also will bring joy and happiness to your heart. This cycle is wonderful for romance, for getting to know you, for parties, for being out with friends, for going into sporting events, for mentally working your highest creativity of mind, and you find yourself very enterprising. Try to give plenty time to children and their activities. This is a period you can inspire them and help them to go a long way towards enhancing their interests. Also around this period, your loved one will need more attention, so be more cuddly, be a teddy bear if you have to, but you will enjoy that company of goodness and loving, tender care. And if you want to go into some enterprise, this is a good time to put mind over matters and think into it. This is not a good period, as your health will be rather troubled. You feel a bit low, you feel a bit not yourself, you feel a bit moody, cranky, grouchy. So people are not making it any easier for you. They are pushing your button, they are throwing heavy loads of responsibility. You just have to learn to say no. Tell them that you have enough on your plate, and when you're finished, you'll get back to them. At the meantime, please take their load away. And go for exercises, go for aromatherapy, go for long walks, go for swimming if you love it, and do what you love most to distress yourself, because this can be a period not easy to handle, as if the weather clouds are all against you. So once this period is over, things will lighten up as it goes along. In terms of partnership, this is a good period. So if you want to team up with somebody, go into business with somebody, or take a partner on, this is a great time to do so. If you're lonely at heart and nobody seems to be coming into your life or making the connection, try to be more receptive, more open, more happier that you are meeting with people and not showing them off. And probably you'll get one at this cycle. Also a good cycle for business partnership, romantic partnership, mutual union, companionship. So these are all good cycles for team up and joint spiritedness. This is a good time for loans, credit, money matters. So if you want to improve on your finances, go to the banker, get his opinion on things, see if you can have a booster to your present finances. Talk to the accountant, see whether there's any loophole to reduce paying out and increase taking in. Talk to those money-minded people who have already experienced so much the ups and downs of investment. Get some hints, some tips that will be valuable, usable. And during this time also, be willing to make some tweak and changes that can speed up some new interest in your life. People love to give you private conversation, inner secrets. So allow them their talking moment so you can learn a lot from them, even though they might sometimes get swayed out of the way, but they will always come back and let you know what they know in experience. And that's what you want to do at this time. This is not a good period. You might find that people in authority are difficult to please. They are more no before yes. And you just don't know why that they are not giving you the time of day. This is a hot spot when it comes to dealing with authority for higher knowledgeable activities and interests. There is a cross current of confusion taking place. And you might get a lot of friendly fire. People that you think are your friends are suddenly firing on you. So you ought to be a bit cautious about dealing with others. Study their body language, and when you find that they are not happy people, just talk nice, talk sweet, and butt off. And that way you keep very good hotline with them for future needs. If you want to study and self-improve, there are tendency of learning to forget rather than learning to remember. So this has to be factored into education at this time. And overseas, you might be hearing some trouble news from someone from afar who might be having problem or having some issues that they like you to help them with. So these are a complicating period of higher education, authority, and away places. This is not a good period for work matters. So in your job, you may find that you're having a harder time keeping ahead, keeping abreast. There are people who are playing power game, mind game, authority game, and pushing you back while you're pulling forward. So whatever important and big issues, try to keep it off for this period and don't force issues. There will likely to be more confrontational situation rather than promotional situation. And if you have some hot, urging future plan, try to backdate it a little. Because at this period, it is more likely to fumble and not be accepted. And you don't want that to happen. So you want to pick at a better time when it's accepted and it's push button on the go. But this is not it, not now. Group activities are wonderful. You find that you will be dealing with a lot of enjoyable people, fun to be with, and people even you just met seem to make you happy and joyful because of their way of energy that they are bringing on at this time. Your intuition and instincts are very uncanny. Even others will tell you so. How did you know it? You didn't know it. It was just a flash of genius. And if you do come across some flash of genius where numbers and lotteries are concerned, follow it up. It is telling you something and chances are you might score big time. Use your latent talent which is appearing at this period to try to hone on it, to polish it and to bring it up to speed. This is a period where you could use all that creative talent and the creative juices that can make you popular and top of the pops amongst your people around you. So fear not, follow gut instincts. This is not a good period. It is a shutdown time. You might find that you just want to be left alone, you just feel like you want to retreat, and that is a good thing. Your body is telling you plenty, and follow it. Have downtime, quiet time, listen to music, listen to motivation, listen to Zen music, do some meditation. Great period for all that. You can master great art. If you are bodily not feeling well, or those around you are not feeling good, try to attend to some medical need and attention. It is vitally important. And also during this period, expect a lot of riot around you. People just running berserk. But keep yourself away, because this is not a time where you can help this or the other, because you are in a low energy cycle yourself. So first you got to help yourself, then later you can come back and help others. This is a good period personally. So you'll find that you'll be doing good, you'll be doing strong, and you're doing well. You'll find that you have that kind of magnetic influence, and influence that's very far-reaching. And you can get people that are on the same frequency as yourself, people who have common interests in your personal interests. And you can team up with these people, or at least use the helpful influence within the spirit. Good for starting new interests and following your belief. Your trust in yourself is the magic of your future. So if you believe in something, you trust it, don't be distracted. Just follow that solar beam of interest. And if you want to build up your image, either look, personality, hairdo, clothing, then this is a re-imaging period for yourself of the better kind.
Hi there, YouTubers. From the YouTube search engine, if you type my name, Rugdee, R-U-G-D-E-E, Roy, R-O-Y, into one word, as you see it on the screen. Then you go to the magnifying glass, which is a search, and you click on it. You will come into my astrological page, where you'll have all the 12 zodiac profile, and you can observe your general characteristics. Thank you